It's time I went on a rant. I know I'm not supposed to complain, so I don't even know what to say, because that's exactly what I want to do. I want to complain about all the things that make my life hard. And I want to explain why it's so hard, so that I can articulate and express my thoughts and my experience. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to do a little dump here. And I do that a lot. And I'm feeling triggered. And I was triggered basically all day. It was just one of those days. This was, yesterday I was triggered too. So I don't know what it is. But I was able to be pretty darn positive before that. And now I have defaulted back into my old position. So I don't know if I'm under mind control, if they've switched the frequencies back on me, and now my, brain has responded to that, and now I'm in just like hyper stress mode, or what. But, and yeah, I compare. I do, because it's human nature. But we shouldn't, right? However, it's because the things that I want, I see other people have. And I'm like, that's been my whole life. I'd see other people with moms that were loving and kind, and their daughters were close to them because they were good moms, or good enough to actually be supportive and not completely toxic and mean to their daughter, because they were jealous and had a lot of trauma, and they were just taking it out on their daughter continuously, because that's just how it works. So it started with me being jealous of other people that had moms, and if not a mom, well, they had a dad they were close to, or they had a sister, or they had a family friend, or somebody. So I grew up being jealous of that first. And that's human nature. So, okay, is it a sin? Jealousy? Sure. Sure. Well, we're all sinful. So there goes one of my first sins. Now, in my current state, I'm also pretty darn jealous. I'm still jealous about that original thing too. Because if I had that, I wouldn't be in the world of hurt that I'm in now. I would have help. If not actual help with my kids, at least somebody to call that cares, that can offer me some support and guidance and love, so that I have somebody to talk to and can that seems to help people. Well, I've never had that. So now I don't really trust people, and I don't go to people for that kind of support. So I just break down, and I just don't do well, and I don't trust the people that are around me to get that need met. And I probably shouldn't. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, because I don't know who I can trust, because I don't trust myself to find someone that's not toxic, because toxic people attract toxic people. So if I'm not getting my needs met, well, it makes me kind of think, well, it might be because the people around me don't know how to meet those needs, because they didn't get those needs met either. But I've seen other people have those needs met, and they seem so grounded and stable. So, but I meet a lot of people that are not like that. Too many. But, I also feel most comfortable around those people. But then I end up not being able to get my needs met by those people. So I just end up getting stuck. So it's kind of weird. It's a weird dynamic. I'm trying to break free, and I have tried everything, therapy, reading all the books, trying to heal my trauma, self-validate, be your own mother, and your own loving mother. I've tried reaching out for support from friends, but I don't know what that looks like, and I don't want to be annoying or push people away, so I tend to just, I'm not taking that route, that's for dang sure. So I have tried reaching out to God, and I do it continuously throughout the day. I reached out today, but I was too far gone to even, I'm too far gone at this point. So that leads me to another complaint, which is that I shouldn't be allowed to be this far gone. Somebody should have long time ago been like, this mama's stressed out. What can we do to help you? Should we take a week or two off and not have me beg for it and then get it and be like, oh, got what I needed, I guess. But somebody help me, because I'm doing this by myself daily, and literally having a 2, 4, and 6-year-old. If you don't know what that's like, you will have no idea what I'm talking about. Only a mom can really understand and be like, yes, those days are hard. Yes, I feel insane most days. Yes, I want to tear my hair out. Yes, I go to my closet, and yes, I cry. And yeah, it's really overwhelming, and we don't get thanked for it. There is no, it's a thankless job. So I just feel like somebody, right? A family member, a grandma, a spouse, somebody in your circle that knows, she has a really hard job. Why don't we take a step back and put our priorities in order? Why don't we take a week or two off and let's just, I don't know, what do you want to do? Do you want to go camping or do something that makes life worth living other than this constant monotony of daily? You're going to wake up, you're going to do everything on your own until about 4 o'clock, then you're going to make dinner, then you're going to clean, and then you're going to get about 2 or 3 hours, if you're lucky, while the kids are asleep, to do what you want. And what are you going to do during those 2 or 3 hours of darkness? Well, you're not going to go into nature because it's too dark. You're probably going to sit and scroll or read, and that's usually what I do. So it's not very, very, very restful. It's not really what I need. I need a reset. I don't know if I need a lobotomy or just an NDE or a hallucinogenic trip. I don't know what else I need. I don't know what else I need. What am I missing? Or is it just this hard? Is it just this hard? And it just gets better, and that's what they say. It's oh yeah, it's a hard season, and it'll get better, okay? It'll get better. Well, how do I survive right now without totally screwing everyone up? Because I'm melting down, and no one cares, and everyone's just well, that's your problem. Even the ones who should care are just well, I just gotta do my job. I just gotta work and make sure we have enough money to pay for things, because that's all I can do. Well, when did I not matter to these people? Did I ever? I don't know. I don't know. I was a people pleaser for most of my life. So now I'm not doing that. So now the love has been withdrawn, because that's what I'm used to anyway. I would expect no less. That's literally what happens if you're not, that's what love is. If you behave good enough and you give people exactly what they want and pander to them, then they'll love you in return. That's how it works. And that's how I think it works. And I don't really expect that it should be any different. That's what love is, right? Well, that's why I don't really understand love, and I don't really even want it necessarily, because it seems like there's strings attached, and I got enough to deal with here, besides trying to pull someone else's strings so I can get love from them. Like, I'd just rather just not mess with that. I gotta figure this out first and heal this. Then maybe I'll have an overflow to give to someone else. But until I can figure out what I need, I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. Like, I mean, I hint, I say it directly, I express my needs, but like, it's just like, no, that's just life. You're just gonna have to like do this every day, and it's just monotonous. We're not gonna have any kind of days off planned. We're not gonna have trips planned. We're not gonna have massages planned. We are not gonna do any of that, and I'm gonna expect you to keep everything together and survive and stay totally sane despite receiving no care from anyone in your circle at all. And you need to keep it together. And that's on top of all the healing that you're having to do from 19 plus years of narcissistic abuse at the hands of your mother, no less. So, and some other stuff too that don't even fully remember, but I feel it in my body, and some like severe traumas that have been really hard for me to heal from. But like, I'm doing it slowly, and I feel like a little better than probably ever. But I'm also really struggling, and I also really don't like this system, and I really don't like the lack of support that I have in my life. And that is my biggest complaint, that I have no one that cares enough to go, wow, it seems like you need like a break, some time off. Let's take some time off and just like enjoy life. Like, how long should I take? Should I take a week, or should I take 2? But it doesn't even work like that, because it's like, I'll ask questions like, how many days vacation do you get? And it's like, oh, it doesn't really work like that, because, you know, like, I still have to do my sales and stuff. So you don't get vacation? Oh, you can take vacation whenever you want, but you still have to work. So you don't get vacation. I'm so confused. I'm so tired of being confused by people. And so I think everyone around me is toxic, unfortunately, including me, because I know nothing else. How can I be any better if I don't know better, and I've never been treated better? Like, I don't even have a good concept of what love is, so I can't even really connect with God fully, because like, if you love me like everyone else that I've ever met has loved me, then eek, that's a scary, scary God. And we already know, but I mean, I do know that God's not like that, so I am learning that God's actually very merciful and caring, and it's something I'm not familiar with. So, just really hoping for the end, because I'm so tired. I'm so tired of living. It's just not worth it. It's too fucking hard. It's too fucking hard, this daily shit. You get 2 days out of 7 to try to fucking pretend like family matters and like relationships matter, and then the rest of the time it's just work. You got to devote your whole life to making money, and you can't even invest any time into like other things that are worth living. It's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. I just don't. I wish I could just bring on the end, because I'm sick of it. If this is not going to change this system, I'd rather it just end. And if I can't heal and be able to cope with stress better, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't have it in me to cope with this shit, and I'm just tired of it. Just don't want to fucking do it anymore. I'm just tired.